Hi everybody, this is Boog Reviews, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Collector's Edition Platinum Wonder Woman figure. So before we take a look at Wonder Woman, let's take a look at all of the accessories that she comes with. So first up, she comes with the Collector's Edition base. You can tell it's different by the silver DC logo right there, and she stands pretty well on her own. Up next, she comes with her card and card stand. The card stand is done in silver just like the base. You get this nice foil effect to the card. Looks very nice. You get some artwork from Terry Dodson right there. And if you want to read the back, go ahead and pause that now. Up next, she comes with a set of fisted hands. Up next, she comes with a set of open hands. And I will say that switching these hands out is kind of difficult. They really don't want to pop off. They feel really stubborn. So definitely be careful taking the hands off of this figure when you're popping them off. Up next, she comes with accessory holding hands. Up next, she comes with her lasso of truth. This is actually real string. I think it looks really good. It looks very realistic because of that. The only problem is she can't really hold it because it's just simple string, and you can't really get it around the hoop here on her belt very well. It doesn't want to stay there. There was some tape around this in the package to get it to keep its form, and I should not have removed that tape because I have not been able to get it back into shape. So yeah, while it does look extremely cool and really accurate, it's kind of hard to pose around. I wish McFarlane Toys would have given us this, as well as a hard plastic one to pose around, like the one that came with the gold label Wonder Woman. I think that would have been the best of both worlds for this figure. Up next, she comes with her shield. The Wonder Woman logo there is done in a nice bright yellow color, and it's got some excellent texturing to it. I feel like it needs a little bit of a wash to bring those details out, but the color scheme with this figure is meant to mirror the old Superpowers Wonder Woman figure, so I feel like adding a wash would make it look a little too new. And finally, she comes with her sword and axe, and these look really good. The handles have some really nice wrapping to them. They've got some texturing. The axe itself has some really cool texturing there. And I was thinking these looked familiar, and it's because they are. This sword was originally used on the Endless Winter Wonder Woman, and the axe was used with the re-release of the gold label one that came with the axe. So we have seen these weapons used before. I feel like they're a little bit too big for this figure. I feel like they don't fit in the hands properly, because it's kind of hard to tell, but I've had a little bit of the yellow paint rubbing off on this from where I've tried to get it in her hand. You can see that it doesn't quite fit perfectly. I mean, she does hold on to it really well because of the texturing there. That does help her grip it tightly, but I don't feel like it sits in there right. Maybe I'm just being a little too nitpicky. So now that we've gone over her accessories, let's go ahead and take a look at this head sculpt. So taking a look at this head sculpt, I really love it. I think McFarlane Toys did a very awesome job on it. I think it kind of reminds me of Greg Capullo's Wonder Woman in a way. I also feel like it kind of looks like Brooke Shields too. I feel like it kind of looks like her. So yeah, this head sculpt looks very awesome, and it's semi-realistic the way the features look. It's kind of hard to explain, but having it in hand, I feel like the features kind of look lifelike on it. The hair is sculpted phenomenally. I love the way the hair looks on this. Not only is it sculpted well, but it has a little bit of blue paint to it like Wonder Woman has in the comics, like that blue shading. And that looks really good. I just love the way the hair is laying. It looks very, very nice. McFarlane Toys did a very awesome job on this. As I said, this Platinum version's color scheme is based on the original Superpowers Wonder Woman's color scheme, and I think that was a really good move. I think that was a brilliant color scheme to have this Platinum be. I really like the bright colors on this. It looks really good. The yellow here on the chest, though, isn't painted that good at all. You can see where on the edges it's missing the paint. You can see where it didn't get painted up here. On this side, the paint is really bad. You can see the yellow came onto the red right here, and then there is a whole bunch of yellow that just didn't get painted right here. So yeah, I'm definitely going to have to touch that up. That's really my only complaint with this. It's really weird that that's the only place where there's some paint errors, because other than that, I think this figure is painted really nicely. Like the yellow on the belt came out very clean, because I believe it's cast in blue for the briefs right here. The stars are painted very nicely on there. They're all uniform. That looks really good. But yeah, this is the only place where the paint is kind of sloppy. Her bracelets are done in this very, very nice metallic blue color. I love this color. That looks really good. And then here are her boots. She has some incredible texturing to them. It's like a leather type of texturing. that looks really good. I do kind of wish that the white stripe was painted on here, but as much as I post my figures around, that probably would have chipped away in no time. That happens with NECA figures I get. If they paint the joints, then I move them around so much that it eventually just chips away. So while I would have liked a white stripe right there, maybe it's for the best that it's not painted on. So now let's go ahead and go over her articulation. She has a ball-jointed head that can look up just a little bit. The hair is kind of soft, but it still hinders it just a little bit. She can look down all the way. She can move her head side to side very nicely. She has shoulders that can move all the way out. Very nice butterfly joints. Swivel at the bicep that is kind of tricky to move. It wants to stick just a little bit. She has double-jointed elbows that can bend all the way in. Ball-jointed wrists that can move up and down and spin all the way around. Waist articulation that can move back all the way. Can move forward very slightly. Can move side to side and all the way around. She has hips. She can do a complete split. She can kick forward very, very far. She can kick back very far. She has a nice thigh swivel. She has double jointed knees that can move back all the way. Ankles that can move down all the way, up all the way, spin all the way around, and toe articulation that can move up all the way. So now, let's do some size comparisons. So first up, here she is next to my repainted Todd McFarlane designed Wonder Woman figure, still one of my favorites in this whole line. Here she is next to her movie counterpart, the gold armor version. Here she is next to the DC Collectibles Wonder Woman that I've been using in my display till I got a good Wonder Woman figure. And finally, here she is next to the rest of the Trinity. So overall, I would highly recommend picking this up because McFarlane Toys did a fantastic job on this. This figure definitely lived up to the hype that I had for it, and I love the color scheme on this version. I love that it homages the original Superpowers Wonder Woman, and it looks great. I do actually have the regular version coming, but it's taking forever, so that's why I didn't have it to show in this video. If this Platinum is something that you're interested in, I would definitely recommend finding it probably as soon as possible. The regular Wonder Woman is already selling for a really high amount, and I think this Platinum will too. I think the Platinum will probably be the most expensive one on the market, just because it's Wonder Woman, a figure that fans have wanted for years, and it's a Platinum. So yeah, definitely pick this up if you find it. So that's my review. If you like this review, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.